So today we will talk about the Paka Rebellion 1817. Why Paka Rebellion in news? Because the Odisha government gave a proposal in 2020 to recognize Paka Rebellion as first war of independence. But recently the cultural minister has clearly refused to recognize Paka Rebellion as first war of independence, and that's why the Paka Rebellion in news. So let's talk about. As I have told you that Union government has refused to recognize the Paka Rebellion as first war of independence demanded by Odisha government since 2017. If you talk about what is the first war of independence, remember that revolt of 1857 is known as the first war of independence. Remember that. If you talk about Paka rebellion, then remember that it is an armed rebellion. Remember that it is an armed rebellion against the company rule in 1817 under the leadership of Bakshi Jagbandhu Vidyadhar. Remember that. This is the leader Bakshi Jagbandhu Vidyadhar, and it is an armed rebellion against the company rule. We will talk about what are the causes. So remember that. If you talk about the brief history about the Pakas, then remember that the Pakas were the traditional peasant militia of Jagpati rulers of Odisha. So they were the traditional peasant militia. This is the keyword, peasant militia, which offer actually the police services or military services to the king, and that's why they are the peasant, and that's why offering the military services. That's why they are peasant militia of Gajpati ruler in Odisha, as I have told you. If you talk about the Pakas, Pakas were organized into the three groups. First is the Pahadis, second is the bearers of shield, and third is the Kand of sword. If you talk about according to their work. Now we will talk about what is the causes of rebellion. So now the causes of rebellion, if you talk about, then remember that East India Company in 1803 conquest the Odisha, which led to the dethronement of the Kurd king Raja Mukunda Dev. So after this, what happened? The Britishers actually introduced some new policy related to the revenue taxes, and there are some other new policies. So after that, what happened, as I told you, some new policies introduced like the new revenue settlement, new tax rules, new currency, and close the 4 ports. So this is very important point. Remember that actually close the 4 ports, which not only involved the jobs but also the millions of workers, and it is the main way actually to live in the Pakas, and that's why all the causes lead to the rebellion, if you talk about. And Pakas which involved the millions of workers to promote the British goods. So why they closed these 4 ports? To basically to promote the British goods, as I have told you. So these all policies lead to the suffering and discontent among the tribal peasants, which is known as the Pakas. Remember that. And because it done away with the hereditary rent-free rent. So what happened that actually Pakas provided the military services to the king, and in order to maintain that, actually king provided the Pakas the rent-free, hereditary rent-free land. And because of the new revenue settlement and new tax rule, this rent-free land has been done away with the Pakas and subject to extortion and rise in the prices of salt due to the increasing taxes. And especially in the Pakas, what happened in Odisha that time, there is a cowrie currency, but now the Britishers said all the taxes you need to pay in the silver coin, and this led to the more suffering of the peasants and the Pakas. So this led to the more peasants and Kaja, and this all the factors causes the rebellion in Odisha in 1817 against the British rule. So all those are the causes of the rebellion. As I have told you that discontent over the policies was simmering in Odisha. And in March, from the Banapur in Odisha, if you talk about, a rebellion started, and a 400 strong party of Kand crossed over into the Kand from the state of Gumsar, openly declared their rebellion against the companies. Remember that. And if you talk about the Pakas under the Jagbandhu, joined them. So remember that. And looting and setting the fire the police station and post officers. So remember that. If you talk about the rebellion, got widespread support in Odia society with the feudal chiefs, zamindars, and common people basically participating in this rebellion. So what are the participating members? The feudal chiefs and the common people and the zamindars. Remember that this is the important point. And these were several encounters. So there were several encounters between the company troops as well as the Pakas soldiers. So remember that. So after the several encounters, finally the Pakas were defeated, and in May 1817 the East India Company has managed to establish their authority. After that, what happened that actually they encountered there are the penal transportation has been taken place of the PACA, and they actually founded all the rebels actually who rebelled in the PACA rebellion, and they transported, sometimes they held as a prisoner until they died. So this kind of things happen. And after that, if you talk about Jagbandhu actually surrendered to East India Company in 1825, around after more than 8 years, and lived as prisoners in Cuttack 1829, and on this year actually he died, Jagbandhu died. And after that the company appointed a commission to review or look at the causes of the rebellion. So this is all about the PACA rebellion. What things you need to remember that? Remember that the PACA is an armed rebellion. PACA rebellion is an armed rebellion against the company rule of the policies, or against the policies of company rules, basically the new revenue, new tax settlements, and the basically the banning of Kauri currency of Odisha and introducing the new currency of silver. So these are the course of action has been taken place. Main participating people are the feudal chiefs, Jamindar, and the common people of Odisha. And what happened actually, the commission appointed to review into the causes of the rebellion. So this is all about. Thank you guys. Hope you like this video.